I'm in East Hollywood right now, on my way visiting Benjamin Ramirez, the viral vendor that we all saw that was attacked here in East Hollywood. And I felt compelled as a city council member who's leading an effort to legalize street vending to meet with him and share with him my efforts in legalizing street vending. And I'm here with Axel Palacios, one of my deputies, who's going to help translate. Benjamin, how are you? Buenos dias. How are you? Come set up with your dad here. I'm here with Benjamin, who I've been following his story, the very unfortunate incident that took place in East Hollywood with the attack of this vendor here. First, I want to hug.
Te quiero darte un abrazo, si está bien.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Dice que está feliz que estás bien. Okay, gracias.
And I want to share with you, it's important for me to lead an effort to make your job easier in the city of Los Angeles.
Es importante para él que hagan tu trabajo un poco más fácil en la ciudad de Los Ángeles, que esté más fácil para que tú puedas vender.
The city embraces you and gives you an opportunity and have rules in place, because right now there aren't any rules, and we want to make sure that you feel safe out here by making a living and providing for your family.
Entonces, cambiando las reglas de la ciudad, queremos hacer tu trabajo más fácil y darte la oportunidad de trabajar como lo has estado haciendo, y más seguro con reglas que te protegen.
Right now it's a free-for-all for everybody, and this is why we need rules in place, regulations in place, so we can offer permits in the city.
Entonces queremos tener un sistema de permisos, porque ahorita no hay nada de regulación, y todos hacen lo que gustan y pasan incidentes como el tuyo.
And I want to give you the first permit in the city of Los Angeles for legalized street vending.
Queremos darte el primer permiso para vender legalmente en la ciudad de Los Ángeles en los próximos meses.
And you're going to be joined by thousands of others that day when we issue our first permit.
Y vas a ser el primero de miles de personas que van a tener ese permiso.
It's symbolic to ensure that Benjamin gets the first legal permit in the city of Los Angeles, because what took place was tragic and very unfortunate. Here's a young man who's trying to make a living, and he's just trying to make it in life. I think of Chef Roy Choi when I see Benjamin. Chef Roy Choi started out in the streets through his lunch truck and ended up providing for himself, his family, and from a lunch truck went to brick and mortar. And Benjamin can be that same success story as Chef Roy Choi. That we can start here in the street, provide access for him, regulate his business with hopes and dreams that one day he can have his own restaurant.
Entonces te está comparando a ti con otros chefs que han sido muy populares y han empezado en la calle. Dice que si gustas tú, o sea, con ese permiso vas a tener la oportunidad de sobresalir.
So tell me a little bit about your business.
So food prep starts at 6 a.m., ends at 11 a.m. Then they work from 11 a.m. to midnight. When they come home, they clean everything out completely, wash everything up, and then they start prepping for the next day.
So obviously in parts where he vends, there's the demand.
Sí.
And there's people who actually look forward to his product.
So it's people of all creeds, all backgrounds that actually buy from him.
But you're going to vend where you know you'll have business.
Y tú vendes, claro, donde hay gente, ¿verdad?
Sí. So if people don't buy, you're not going to go there.
Si la gente no compra, claro que no vas a ir allá a vender.
Doesn't make sense. So what is your dream here in Los Angeles?
¿Qué es el sueño de ustedes estar en este país? ¿Qué buscan hacer? ¿Qué gustan lograr?
Nosotros queremos lograr de poner puestecitos, de salir adelante, para no andar aquí en la calle vendiendo.
Claro. So the dream is to actually turn this into a brick and mortar someday. So they're saving up, selling as much as they can, but they want brick and mortar so they don't have to work these, 12-hour, 14-hour days working restaurants.
And I feel this is why I'm leading an effort to legalize street vending, to give you that dream and hope. As a son of immigrants, my mom and dad came to the States for an opportunity. And I hope and pray that with regulating vending gives you an opportunity to fulfill your dream here in this great city that embraces all immigrants from all walks of life, so that you can have your own restaurant, just like Chef Roy Choi.
Entonces, lo que está diciendo él es que él con esas nuevas reglas, con esos permisos, quiere darles a ustedes la oportunidad de tener realizar su sueño, pues, tener un puesto. Él es hijo de inmigrantes, él nació aquí, pero sus papás son de Italia. Entonces él entiende lo que es venir de otro país y trabajar muy duro para lo que uno quiere.
and I know you're a family of faith, so I'm going to hand something down to you, just like you handed a cart down to your son.
Como usted le dio un carrito a Benjamín, él le gusta dar algo a ustedes.
This is rosary beads that my grandmother gave me
Ese es
from
un rosario.
Padre Pio.
Es un rosario
From
que le dio
Italia.
su abuela de Italia. Le quiero dar a ustedes
Okay.
para bendecirlos.
So continue to pray, continue to have faith in this city, continue to have faith in government. We're going to do everything we can to embrace you and help you and get you your shot in life because you deserve it and you earned it, okay?
Eso es lo que podemos para ustedes.
Ok, gracias.
Muchas gracias a ustedes.
Okay.
You want corn or you want a...
Actually, I'll do the corn.
¿Un esquite?
¿Quiere que lo traiga?
Sí. Y el chile también.
Do you want chili powder or no?
Yes, sir.
Sí, con
Of
chile.
course.
No mayonnaise.
Solo falta mayonesa y
And
chile.
who's this? I'm sorry. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Good to meet you.
Imelda.
Your name?
Imelda.
Imelda.
Yes. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo está? Raspado is the ice cream. These are esquites.
Okay, gotcha. Just need this. Oh, look at that. All right. The beauty of the city of Los Angeles is we're diverse. We accept and embrace cultures from around around the world, and I mean, Benjamin's story is no different than the story of my parents who wanted to come to this great country and have an opportunity to make a living and provide for their family. And vending is accepted and embraced in different parts of the city, and it's a supply and demand issue, and vendors are not going to go where people are not buying, very similar to retail around this city, around this country. So they're entrepreneurs. They understand it. And I was on the other side of this issue as a police officer responding to constituent complaints and concerns, and I found myself citing, and it was just I wasn't getting anywhere with it. And now as a council member, looking at ways to regulate this industry here is a way, because right now it's a free-for-all, the wild west, and to the point where, as we saw in East Hollywood, residents are getting frustrated to the point where it escalated to vandalism and violence, and we don't accept that here in the city of LA. So we want to have rules in place so he knows what he can and cannot do. And this is why we're leading an effort to make this happen in the city of Los Angeles. And if you look at Boyle Heights is an incredible neighborhood that embraces street vending. It's part of our food culture. And we are one of the last standing major cities that doesn't have policy in place to regulate street vending, which is a shame because we're known for our food here in the city of Los Angeles. And I feel that this is something that we can do, and we're hopeful by the end of the year we will have regulation in place and we'll start giving out permits.
Raspado de limón. So it's a lime flavored shaved ice.
Is that sugar free?
No way.
It's, West Hollywood down that way.
All right. Oh my goodness, it smells really good.
So corn is a big part of like Mexico.
Delicious.
Oh, easy on the limit. Mayonnaise. Easy.
Bien
Poquita,
poquito.
Poquito. Yeah. I got a panzón here. I got to be careful. So I asked him. I know for me it was again. It's important. Easy on the cheese,
Poquito queso,
hermano.
sí, poquita mantequilla.
There you go. Yeah, just a little bit. So the county health department will be folded into this process as well, because again, those folks who are concerned about food quality, they need poquito. They need to make sure that the county health department is in the process as well. Oh yeah.
A ver qué tal.
Wow.
Sale bueno con mango ahí. Sí. Con mango sale bueno.
Oh yeah.
Que le eche
I've never had anything like this before.
Yeah.
So you got here corn. You also have mantequilla, some butter.
Ya, vale, queso.
And what kind of queso? Is that Mexican cheese?
¿De cuál
Ya.
queso es?
O cortija.
Cotija, yeah. It's
Okay.
Mexican, similar to Parmesan. It's a dry cheese.
A little more chile. Give me some more chile, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
Ese sí es
Yeah.
mexicano.
Oh, yeah. Very good. So how much does this cost here?
¿Cuánto
What-
cuesta
what's,
eso?
what's on the market for?
250, 250.
So how many of these do you sell a day?
Como
Como 50 vasitos.
50.
Well, what's the hot item here?
¿Qué es lo que se vende más?
Lo que se vende más es en el tiempo de frío se vende más.
In the cold,
Y
this
en el
sells the most
tiempo,
in
en el
winter.
tiempo de calor se vende lo
In the
más.
summer, the ice cream.
Oh, so this is more of a winter blend here, huh?
Tasting my childhood, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so. Reminds me of it growing up.
Yeah, this is a taste of my childhood in Boyle Heights. So this was not anything special. This was every day walking home from school. So Boyle Heights, you know, it's always been an immigrant community. Different kinds of immigrants, waves, right? So when I was growing up there in the early 90s, huge Mexican community, especially from the state of Jalisco. And so esquites, elote, raspados are all part of it. Churros are all part of what my daily life was in Boyle Heights. You'd see it everywhere. You eat it all the time.
Benjamin, I'm sorry you had to go through that experience. No one in the city should experience that.
Perdón por lo que pasaste. Nadie debe de
It was disgusting. It was quite disgusting.
Fue muy feo lo que pasó.
You're okay though? How are you doing emotionally?
¿Cómo te sientes?
Pues ya, con todo el apoyo de ustedes, pues de verdad contento. Nunca pensé que iban a tener tanto apoyo tanto así.
He feels very heartfelt about the support he's gotten. He feels much better because he feels the city's been behind him, and a lot of people have reached out, including the Argentinian community, by the way, have reached out and have been very helpful, and they've donated money. They helped fix his cart, so he's just very helpful that we've been so supportive as well. It's good for him to have the council and support as well.
Fantastic. Okay.
Muchas gracias.
God bless you.
Gracias por salir.
Thank you so much. Mucho gusto. Thank you. Great meeting you.
Salir, yo sé que es temprano.
Sí, está bien, gracias.
Again, it's a story that's shared by thousands of others of vendors in this great city.
Right.
And it continued to motivate me as an elected leader of this great city to do everything I can to legalize vending, regulate it so it's not the wild, wild west that it is today, and that vendors themselves will feel comfortable by selling their product.
Right.
And it was a little chilly hit me right now.
It's important, right? I mean, it's, you know, and by doing this, you have no idea the kind of lives you're going to touch and how many people you're going to help kind of give the first step to making their dreams come true in this country.
So, with regulation, you're going to hold everyone accountable,
Right.
including vendors, including businesses. We've led, we'll continue to lead until we have a system in place that works for everyone.
Absolutely.